Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the
Sadly Relatable podcast.
We back, baby!
Yay, yay!
Oh, your voice is back, dude.
Thanks.
This is episode 84.
Oh my God. Let's sit for 30 minutes and speak about how mad that is. So
crazy, right? How many more went in there? Now, welcome back, guys, to another episode. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, I would like to say...
He's a bad brother. I just want to say that.
Why?
Because I told him I like his hoodie. He said he's had it for ages. I was like, can I have it? And he didn't say, yes, my sister, who I'm meant to love and protect, have it if it makes you happy. And that's why men don't deserve things.
Shut up. Do you know what the situation is? It's one of them ones where I've only worn it a few times because I didn't know it was that nice. But then I got a compliment on it whilst I'm still not... Like, you complimented me and then it made me think... You're like, oh, that's a really nice hoodie. I was like, oh, maybe I'll start wearing it more. And then right after the compliment and after me thinking that, you're like, can I have it? And I'm like... But I just now installed the feeling of wanting to wear it.
I don't know if it's just me that thinks it's really nice, but it's because of my favourite colours, nude and brown.
Yeah.
And white. So I think maybe other people won't think it's
that nice.
No,
a lot of people commented
No, people don't think it's nice.
Right, we'll so hard. I told you, for the right price. Guys, I did want to say one thing. If you're here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and send it to all your friends and family. You know that. And
just do it right now.
Yeah, one like, one subscribe.
Like the video.
Yes, sir.
Please.
And I also wanted to say thank you to everyone that sent me messages, the comments on the last episode.
Cute.
Like, a lot of them got me emotional, I can't lie. So, yeah, thank you lot so much for supporting me.
You're going to watch back me going...
Oh.
So, also, yeah, you guys, the comment section was so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that comment section of that video was just like...
You're right.
I was going to say, AYOUB has a... Shout out your YouTube, because you always do it at the end of the video. And
oh, yeah, guys, I have a YouTube channel where I post, like, short vlogs, and I post every Monday, and actually it's been really, really fun, so you should check it out, dude, and, yeah, it'll be in the link in the description. Did you hear about Andrew Tate?
I did.
So, for those that don't know, Andrew Tate has apparently, I don't know if it's 100%, is it 100%? He reverted to Islam.
Yeah. I don't know. I've seen tweets and I've seen him saying it, but you know how people edit things out? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It could have been him saying that someone told it to him and he goes, you know when you're telling a story?
Yeah.
And then he said, I'm this, and they could have cut out the he said bit. So I don't know if it's confirmed.
Yeah.
But apparently he is a Muslim.
Which to me is quite crazy. First of all, if he is, alhamdulillah, like, good for him. Like, he'll hopefully, may Allah make it easy for him and he'll have a beautiful journey in it. But it's crazy to see, like, obviously, I don't think maybe all his views that he put out there were 100% true. Maybe,
well, obviously.
Maybe some of them were, like, some of it was true and then he, like, exaggerated them. But, like, I'm
not, like, anti-Andrew Tate. And
I'm
I think
not
it's... Whoa.
Oh, girls can be it, but guys can't.
No.
I'm not 100% anti
No,
Tate.
because the way you said that was like, I don't know why everyone's so pressed about it.
No, I said it like you I said it like you, I felt comfortable in the room.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, we hate those type of people too. Like, you know, the racists, when someone gives a little bit, you jump in.
And you're like, what?
Whoa.
No. First of all, don't say that out loud. What I mean is, he does say things I agree with a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But I think the stuff that he says that I don't agree with, which... If you do agree with it, you just have to be mentally unwell. If you believe it, he's just getting clout. Like, he's clever. He's a businessman. He's trying to get out there. He's trying to cause controversy and be outrageous. And he done it and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think he totally agrees with some of the stuff he says.
Yeah, but that's what I was about to move on to, is that for him, obviously everyone has a journey and he's just got into Islam, so it could take him time to start changing maybe his views or work on certain things. But, like, a lot of the things he was saying did contradict Islam.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So he now has to go on this journey of if some of that stuff that he was saying was true and how he felt, you do have to work on bettering yourself, especially if you're in the eye of the public as well. You can't keep pushing that message out.
No, but there is some people that they're like, I'm going to stay the way I am, but this is the religion I resonate with the most, so I'm going to be a Muslim, but I'm going to stay the way I am. So it depends what path he goes down.
That makes sense, but it's almost like saying, I'm going to stay doing every sin. To be honest, actually, yeah.
No,
but for you to accept a religion, it's not. I'm not sitting here judging, by the way.
Yeah,
it's not a judgment. Don't accept it and do this. Because if anything, it's better to be a Muslim and be sinning and then repenting and be doing everything you're doing and still believe in God. Because then there'll be a chance that you'll come out of hell, or you'll die as a believer at the end of the day.
You got to remember that that's his examples that he's seen as well. He's seen people call themselves Muslims, but they still drink. So he's thinking, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't know. He might be a wrong good example.
No, I'm saying he's probably seen that in his life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So in his head, he's like, I can stay the way I am, but I just believe in one God. I believe in this religion, and this is what it is.
And the thing is, that does work.
Yeah, obviously.
You're just doing real bad stuff. Yeah.
You can't tell anyone.
But I'm just saying, I feel like I don't know how strong that is something that happens, because for you to really change, whether you were religious before, you had no religion, for you to look at something and think, I want to become this, you're going to have some type of thing in your heart that opens up that's going to make you want to do good.
Yeah, that's why
not still be a bad person or still do bad stuff. Or I want to become a thing, but I'm not going to do any of the good stuff. I'm just going to carry on being bad.
Yeah.
Your life's automatically going to change.
I think everyone's journey is different. Because I've met reverts.
Stop interrupting me.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Because I've met reverts and they haven't really changed anything. Like, I reverted like 4 years ago, and their lifestyle hasn't changed, but they'll still say I'm Muslim because I reverted. So I think every single person's journey is different.
Yeah, and some journey takes longer. Do you know
any reverts?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
The revert that I know, I feel like knows more than me.
Yeah.
And I always get shocked, and he would pronounce his stuff in Arabic like really well, and I'm like, that shows you that like educational thing. But yeah, everyone's journey is different, especially in like different in religion. You're not like expected to have it all figured out straight away. They say you're just like a flower, like a rose. You're blooming. Yeah. Takes time. You've got to slowly come out of bad habits as well. You don't have to like.
There's the other side of it though, which I have seen online, is that people think he's just doing it to have this, because he's been banned from social media. Everyone's like
to have all the Muslims back in.
To have that then people supporting him and backing him and being like, do you get it? So we're never gonna know.
It's not gonna affect us though.
We're never gonna know.
Will it?
It's one. What do you mean?
Takes over the world.
We're never gonna know someone's intentions. Honestly, when it's one of those situations, I'm just like, this is the situation. What's his intentions? What's it? And I just go over here and I say, it's not my problem.
Yeah, the best thing to do is just make dua for them and just move
keep
on.
It stepping.
Yeah,
exactly.
Instead of getting so like invested.
Yeah, like you are in my life.
All right, man. I'll give you the hoodie. Just stop. Now, can I ask you a question? Actually, do you do much like
self-development?
No, like religiously. Have you like? Do you feel like you've gone and taken that journey for yourself yet?
Yes, but not. Yes, I have.
Because like one thing I'm really one thing I stand by is that although some people are born into certain Islam. Beliefs, like it could be any religion, any belief, even atheism. Like you're born in something, even if you're watching, you don't believe in anything. You are then. I think it's the responsibility you have to take upon yourself to really look out there and educate yourself and see, is there a God for starters?
Yeah.
Because what do you believe? Like, you can't just, I don't really care, don't think about it. We're here for a reason. Like, it's crazy. Like, think about how crazy the fact that we exist. Yeah. So I think it's everyone's responsibility to go out of their way to, like, look into it. What are the options? And then educate yourself and take your own journey.
It's like you can't follow like a sheep.
Yeah.
You have to, and it says that like Islamically as well, you can't just blindly follow.
Yeah.
You have to ask, it's not bad to ask questions. Why is this haram?
Or educate yourself on things.
Educate yourself, exactly. But I'll give you an example. I wanted to know why it's haram to do eyebrows. So every time I've been like, why is that haram? Not been like, what the hell, why is it? It's more like, why is it haram? And I look into it. Eyebrows, for example, I'm like, why is doing your eyebrows haram? Like us plucking them. And I looked into it, and there's like a scientific reason that every time you pluck a hair out of your eyebrows, there's like something happens in your brain. This was years ago that I checked. Did you get it? So I've clocked that every time I question it, there's an answer for everything.
That might not even be the main thing, but it encompasses a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like beautification, stuff like that. But I'm saying, to me, that's mad.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So there's always a like reasoning for everything. I kind of went for a journey, and it's sad because I feel like I'm yet to have my main journey. I didn't go through that.
Look at me.
Do you know, I'm yet to have that real...
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I think there's different levels. I think you have little journeys, but it can be in segments, it can be all at once.
There's been times where I've been like, so in that journey that I'm like, it's mad how humans work. Because I'm like, there is no way I will ever stop praying or not pray all of my prayers. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And it's like something that's so... And then a few months later... struggling a bit with my prayers, praying on time, and do you get it? And it's strange because when I thought back to how I felt in that moment and how close, and it's strange how much it fluctuates and goes up and down.
But do you know what's crazy? The Sahaba even used to experience this with like when they were around the Prophet, peace be upon him. When they were with him, that man was really high, and then they'd go home to their families.
Really?
And then it would go a lot lower, and like certain things were becoming harder to do.
Were you there? Sorry, he said it as if he was there.
No, but
I know, I'm joking. I want to do what you do every time I mention something Islamic. Yeah, but guys, don't listen to everything that we make sure to do. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, buddy. Don't get upset.
No, you tend to like the way Nisrin says things. It's like it's 100% fact, and that's what it is.
Yeah,
and believe it. So you have to be careful sometimes. Anyway, yeah.
Were you there though?
Yeah, I was. Astaghfirullah. Anyway, yeah. So they would even they would struggle, and they'd come back, and they'd explain to him they felt guilty that they would go home, and then it wouldn't be the first thing that's on their mind, or this or that, or they'd get caught up in family, but it's normal. That's what
it's
happens.
The same when you're around like maybe religious friends, deen conscious friends, and then friends that aren't.
Yeah, and you know what? I actually want to speak about that. I do personally believe, because it is a hard topic, but I have kind of, the more I've grown up, I've been thinking about it. If you have friends around you that are doing things, whether it's religiously or like societal norms of standards of like what is bad, and like your moral compass, do you keep them friends around you? Because there's different sides to the point of view. One could be, no, they're going to influence me to do bad, or the other one could be, well, they need someone there to guide them.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it?
So what do you do? Not
just that, it's difficult. So I'm very much at a stage in my life where it's not like judgy. It's not judgy, because I'm always like, I'm not going to judge. Why do you keep...
No. Sometimes I stare at your Invisalign because it looks like it's doing well. Anyway, carry on.
Say Allahum barik. Anyway, yeah. I forgot what I was saying.
It's not judgy.
Yeah. So I'm not like judgy. It's more just like I'll have a couple of friends around me like that aren't very religious, and they're very much like living not the way I would want to live. And they do sometimes suggest, like, let's do this, let's do that. And obviously I can if I want to. I live by myself. I can do what I want. But I'm very much like having to be like, nah, I'm not really on that. Or I'll give you an example. Obviously I went on holiday and I was taken around a certain environment, and I genuinely walked in, sat down, and after 20 seconds, alhamdulillah, that I had this in my heart, I was like, bro, let's go. And then I got up and left. Just because I felt uncomfortable being in that situation.
That's good. You know, it's a good sign. You know, when you have those type of feelings, it means that Allah's still present in that sense of like.
Well, yeah, I bloody helped. So AYOUB's going. It means he still wants. What do you think I am? Not a Muslim, you idiot.
No, but I'm saying it's when you notice that you don't have guilt or things like that.
I can't do. Even here's another thought process. I was with a certain friend, and 2 of her guy friends came to pick us up. And I think it was like a 10-minute drive, whatever. And they were in the front, the guys, and we were in the back. And I just felt so uncomfortable. I'm not saying I don't chill with guys, like I don't have male friends. But for me, it was like, I don't really know these guys. What are their intentions? What's the scenario? Music was playing, people were driving. And that's why I just tend to not put myself in those situations. But I wouldn't... what I'm trying to explain is this. Yeah. I wouldn't cut someone off. But it's because they're living a certain life, but I would try my best to not put myself in those situations.
Yeah.
Why did you say that as if I'm like saying something so random?
No. I'm saying it's good to know. Like.
Why'd you go? That's good.
No, because you shouldn't be doing that. I'm saying it's good to know that you don't do that.
So what? You don't have female friends?
Nah, gee.
That you.
All my female friends are your friends.
Yeah, but am I there every time you chill with them?
Yeah, majority of the time.
Majority of the time.
The one time we weren't, it was in 2019, and we were 12.
Okay.
Anyway, no. So my opinion is this. Kind of similar to yours. So I've got friends that still live a certain lifestyle that I don't, but I've still got so much love for them. Do you know what I mean? But there's a part of me that thinks I enjoy my time, but I've just minimized how much
you spend with them.
And I noticed it wasn't something I was doing intentionally. Luckily for me, I said in the last podcast as well, when it comes to friends, I'm quite like, I keep my distance anyway and just do my own thing, which kind of works in that environment as well, where like you don't want to be around too much bad stuff because it can drag you down. Sometimes I'll be in an environment with people that have a different type of mindset, and they'll be talking about certain topics that maybe I don't talk about all the time, and then I get sucked into it and I start talking about it, and I'm like this and like that, and then I leave and I'm driving home and I'm thinking, I'm disappointed in myself. Why was I speaking like that? Why was I saying that? Even in speech, not if we weren't even doing anything bad, we were just talking badly. And I think to myself, I feel disgusted that I was like even having them type of conversations. Do you know what I mean?
I've got certain friends where when it comes to backbiting, everyone will be like, allow it, don't backbite. Even if it's something little. Then I've got friends like, well, I say it to their face. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're like, I love you, but it's wrong. But the friends that I love and appreciate are the friends, and I have a friend having recently, I was speaking about forgiveness and stuff like that, and she was saying to me, it's so hard, you don't understand, I want to be better, it's so difficult for me, But then I had another friend who was like, nah, screw that, I don't want to be better. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So the ones I appreciate so much are the ones that are just like, look, I'm so bad at this, but I want to be better. Do you know what I mean?
Same. And luckily for me, the friends that I'm telling you about that I was like, I distanced a little bit, but I'm still there. Most of them are like that. And I can actually, from time to time, I can sit and have deep conversations, say, you got to change this, you got to change that. And they're like, yeah, I'm going to try.
Yeah, I love people like that.
Which is why I stick around, first of all, because I got love for them. And I can also be honest with them and tell them, I don't think what you're doing here is good.
Yeah.
But the ones you got to look out for is when you say it and they get offended. Nah, what? You think you're better than me because you do this? It's not about better. No one's better than anyone.
No one's
it's just,
better than anyone, apart from me and you.
If you care about someone, you want better for them in their life. And it doesn't even have to be religiously. It could be anything. There's morals,
lifestyle, anything.
How people are living. Even if someone's just unhealthy in the way they're eating and you want to be
Even
someone
if
that
they
tells
litter
them.
on the street.
Yeah, that's something. Like,
Little
I don't litter,
things.
spitting on the floor, stuff, little things like that.
Spitting on the floor, is that bad?
You know when people just like, I don't think that's a good thing. It's not like mannered.
I think littering makes me so mad. It makes me so mad.
Littering is the ick.
I feel like I've done something so haram when I litter. You know, I feel like I've committed a massive sin.
But I feel like that's installed in us from like when we were kids.
Nah, because I've been littering.
Oh.
No, but I mean, like,
Me,
this
then.
last few years, if I litter, I feel like I've committed a major sin. I'm not going to lie. And I'm just like, but sometimes I have to.
Do you know what's weird with me? Sometimes, like the way it works in my head, I'll have like a chewing gum and I'll go to throw it on the floor and I think to myself, nah, I can't litter. And I'm like, oh, just do it. There's no bins around. And I'm like, oh. But now that I've said this, if I do it, I feel like something bad's going to happen. So I'll go out of my way and walk down the street to a bin and go,
there's
levels
there's levels to littering though.
Yeah.
The gum's like...
Yeah, I'm not going to. The gum is quite easy.
But the thing is though...
All right, let me just...
The thing is though, the reason why the gum one's a bit messed up, probably more messed up than the other one, like if you was to chuck out, is because birds will eat it,
that's the worst
thinking
one.
it's like bread.
Yeah, that's the worst one.
Nah.
But gum's the easiest because you'll be driving and you just
like
pop it out the window.
But I've been chilling before. I have friends I've been friends with for years. You know them as well. There'll be like a bag of food we just eaten, a bag of food and rubbish, and dash out the window.
Oh no, that's
I don't.
That's top tier, toxic. Like,
that's the worst sort of person.
They're super villains. You're a super villain. If you can litter like that, you're a super villain. Lock them up.
That you genuinely need to be locked up. Being said, sorry, I don't know what's. My brain's not working today. There's these people that I watch these TikToks, right? Where people will be smoking and there's like a private company that have nothing to do with the council or anything. And they go up to them and they're like trying to give them a fine.
For like throwing their bud.
For cigarettes, for smoke, chucking the cigarette
bud
on the floor. And I don't know what it is. Someone just started a company and decided whatever. So then there's a guy that goes around, tries to look for them, and he goes up to the people and is like, walk into a private building right now, walk away, don't give them your ID. But and then the guys are getting really angry. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I find them satisfying.
But how do they get away with that?
I don't know.
Finding people.
I think they can. Maybe there's a certain law, but only if you're not there fighting it. And you're just like, oh, okay. You basically, it's like signing a contract. Yeah, I'll give you my life. Do you know what I mean? You just sat here and because you got a bit scared because they have a certain uniform on, you just signed something and said, okay, I'm going to pay this.
We should try this where we go around, and you just getting money off people.
Have you seen the guy that wears the GoPro on his head and he catches people driving and texting on his phone?
I hate him. I'm sorry, but I do not like this guy. I've seen it and it's so annoying. Explain it to them first.
So basically, there's a guy that goes around with a GoPro camera on his head and he bikes around and he looks for people that are using their phone whilst they drive. And before we get into it, he annoys me so much, but at the same time,
wrong.
What they're doing is wrong. And you can't even back them.
Okay, but how?
What he's doing pisses me off more.
AYOUB, it's wrong, but there's levels to this. If you're in standstill traffic and you pick up your phone to look at,
but that's still a crime.
It's still a crime. It's illegal, but it's not as wrong as if you're driving. Like me, personally, I don't go on my phone while I'm driving. Mm-hmm. Not because I'm a good person, just because I've got ADHD. I can't.
You can't focus.
No, I don't do it, but I think if you're in standstill, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of accidents.
Why am I baiting myself out?
Yeah, but there's a lot of accidents. So that's the only thing is, as much as I get annoyed at him, I know, and even me, I've been working so much harder to not even touch my phone when I'm in standstill because like.
So if you're in standstill track, 20 minutes.
No, I know, I understand. I still, because it's such a habit to pick up the phone, but I'm consciously working on it because listen, people, like, there might be someone even watching this that lost someone due to someone going on their phone. Do you know what I mean? And it's a sensitive topic in that sense as well.
Listen, I do not agree with going on your phone while you are driving. What I'm saying is, if you're in standstill it's still bad, it's still illegal. If you're in standstill traffic, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong putting your handbrake up and checking your phone for 2 minutes.
Yeah. But to be honest, if your handbrake is up, you're technically in park.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything.
Depends what you gear.
I don't know, but and then putting it down.
Can I tell you something?
Is it bad?
It happened to me.
What?
Got caught by one of the camera guys.
No.
That's real. I got caught by one of the camera guys. I was in traffic.
Was it in Cambridge?
And there's a red light. Yeah.
Was it the same guy that done Afsal?
Yeah, I think so.
No, you know Afsal's videos on YouTube.
Yeah, literally, what happened to me? So, luckily for me, I think if I was to go, they were to report it, my car, the engine turns off when I park. So that's me basically parked. My engine's not even off. You know that thing, like newer cars, when you stop, the engine will just turn off.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that counts or not, but my car's not going anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Unless I put my foot down while still on my phone or something. But I was literally just on my phone, whatever. And
in
then
traffic, right?
Yeah, I stopped in traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's long traffic. It's not like I'm short going. I've been in it for a while.
Yeah.
And I just pick up my phone for a few seconds just to look at something, and then I feel like I've watched a lot of their videos, people doing it, and I feel someone to the left of me, and I see a bike, and then even if someone hasn't got a GoPro and I see someone there, I'll kind of put it down anyway.
Yeah.
So I kind of like lit it. I still had it in my hand. I put it to a little bit, and I look, and he's got the camera in his head, and he's kind of saying something. He's going like this, and he goes down low to show that he's got the camera in his head.
Damn.
And I was like, instantly, the first thing in my head is like, get out of the car and just take the camera off him.
I thought that. I was going to say that.
Yeah, I was
but then it goes from being on your phone in standstill traffic to assault. Exactly.
And not just that. So what he did is he did that, and then he got to the front of my car and filmed my number plate as well. And then my head like,
you can't do anything about it.
And I'm done. And I was like, the thing is, I'm quite smart as well. I calmed myself down. I was like, do you know what? Just show respect. I was in the wrong. I can't.
Yeah.
As much as it's annoying, I was in the wrong. I can't do anything about it. Also, I know that with GoPros, when it's filming, even if I was to get out, take the camera off him and run, it all syncs to your phone straight away.
Yeah.
It syncs to the app straight away.
Like, so that's the only reason you didn't do that?
No, it's a mixture of both.
Yeah.
It was a mixture of both. Like, even if I was to take the camera, it's synced somewhere. But luckily for me, and inshallah, that was like a few months ago, so hopefully he hasn't reported anything.
Was it in London?
No, it was in Cambridge.
Oh, you said this already.
What happened to me was, and I was thinking that's what took the diversion away from me. Like, I think maybe he forgot about my situation because the car in front did exactly what I told myself not to do.
What did you do?
So he caught the guy in front doing it, and he noticed it, turned his car and tried to hit him with the car.
Oh.
And then he biked off, and then he got out of his car and he goes, come here, give me the camera. And the guy was like, he goes,
oh, thank you for that.
Sorry, don't bait me out.
It's raining.
And then he goes, it's all on camera, buddy. You come here if you want.
I hate them.
But do you know what made me sad?
What?
I was watching one of the videos.
Oh, don't. I need to cry today.
No, it made me sad.
It's going to hurt me.
No, it made me sad because he was catch one of them, and then they were arguing with him, and he was trying to chase him. He goes, one of you killed my dad. It's like someone like you killed my dad. It's like his dad died because someone was driving on their phone and hit into their dad. Yeah. So that's why he's so passionate about catching people on their phones.
Okay.
And it made so much sense. I was like, oh, I look at him like you're an annoying person, but he lost a parent because of people going on their phones and being stupid.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get it. I 100% get it. Do what you need to do. But it's more just like, yeah, no, I can't argue.
You can't even argue that.
I can't. But yeah, my point was this. It's not okay. Yeah. I don't go on my phone when I'm driving, but I'm saying he'll go to people that aren't even there, like, they're like standstill traffic, even if they pick it up, it's one of the guys. It's like it's the Karen of, men.
Yeah, it is literally a Karen.
So I think some people benefit the doubt. They literally just look to their phone, check the time, check the message.
Yeah.
And then some people that are on their phone, if someone's driving next to me and they're on their phone, I do feel a little bit disrespected. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
When someone's driving and they're on their phone, because risk your own life
Not
Why
mine.
are you doing this when I'm here? Yeah. And yeah, it is sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Work on it.
But no, yeah, guys, do not text and drive. Like, it's a joke to you lot, but you could look down for a second, look up, and then it's a different story.
If you're, it's not even. I shouldn't advise. I was going to advise the safest
If you're
way to
gonna
do it.
then
do it like this. But honestly, I think the best thing to do, which is not driving whilst on your phone, but get a prop thing that keeps your phone up there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because the problem is you're looking down. And it could be a split second of looking down where like something changed in the road. But if you have it up against the windscreen, you're not on it, but like you can check if a quick notification comes, or you see it in your peripheral, but you can see the road.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
That's why you're allowed to have it as like GPS.
Yeah,
Keep it in eye vision of everything that's going on. So from now on, when you're on your phone, just got this. No, I'm joking.
Another thing that I do when I'm texting and driving. No, I'm joking. Another thing I do, because I'm seeing these little things go wrong. And AYOUB, deep this for a second, yeah. May Allah protect us all. May God protect all of us here, all of our family and loved ones, and ourselves and our children, from this happening. Mm-hmm. You could accidentally be driving. You're an innocent person. You're a good person. You could accidentally run someone over. God forbid, they die, and then that's it. You go to jail.
Yeah, that scares me so much.
And why are you going to risk ruining your life? And that could happen to anyone, any day. You could wake up. You're a good person. I now never go to jail. Any time that can happen.
That movie that we watched.
What movie?
Where the guy was with his family and he drove a little bit drunk and he was talking to them and then he crashed and he went to prison and he was a normal like dad.
I think I was like half asleep.
And he became like he went to prison for life.
Oh yeah, and he messed up.
He became a whole like gangster in prison when he was normal like suburban dad. That's
something you guys should think of. So me when I'm driving, even if let's say I want to put the heating on, what I'll do is this. I'll put my hand there. I won't just go like this.
Yeah.
You can't do that when you're driving.
You have to be aware of what's
I'll
going
put my hand on it while I'm looking straight, and then I'll look down, find it, and then do you get it? It can't just be
This was like doing a DJ deck. Windows opening, things flapping.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you were mid-joke.
Mid-joke, you snake.
Good. I'm like a hater. No, don't make them laugh.
Yeah, but anyway, like the whole car's got window wipers are going beep, 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 beep. She's looking for just to turn the heating on.
The joke went.
Oh, man, I tried.
But yeah, no, it's things like that.
And you know what's sad as well? If you're like even 1 mile over the speed limit and you hit someone and they die, you're done.
You're done.
Even one, like you have to make sure your speed is on point because if you get caught like doing, like you hit someone and you were over the speed limit, it's game over.
This is why Ayatul Kursi.
Yeah, always.
Protection from everything.
I honestly believe that works.
No, obviously.
In the sense of even every car.
Literally tell that. You know, I think there's like a God. Yeah, because you're literally a Muslim.
No, but I'm saying in the sense of every time I do it every time before I drive, yeah. And there's been so many times where I've just done it and then I'll go to drive somewhere and then someone will come, vroom, or like somebody will come past me and I'll just skim it and I'm like, got the protection.
Imagine if we could see the protection.
Yeah, like they show you what could have happened to you.
No, not like that.
Oh.
I mean, like you could see around you.
A bubble.
Yeah.
That'd be lit. Should we do it?
I don't know.
All right, guys. That being said, you lot actually sent us some dilemmas a while ago.
This is a while ago.
But we didn't actually finish them. So
we're not going to be able to finish them again. How long?
That's all right. We'll do a few.
Well, how long have you been feeling, Mel? Feeling?
It's only been 30 minutes.
Okay,
so we got some time.
These are from a while ago, but I thought let's jump into them. Oh, we are pre-filming.
No, it's not. I kept thinking it's pre-filming, but we're just filming on the week that it's going to come out anyway. It's the same.
What do you mean?
We're just filming. Like if we decided to film
it's just,
on a Monday, yeah, it's still the same week. We're not pre-filming.
Why do I feel like we're doing extra hard work today? No, it's because we just filmed not long ago, so it's close. Right.
We thought we were pre-filming because I'm going to be away, but we're not. We're filming in the same week that we normally would anyway. Yeah,
but it's just like literally 2 days earlier.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is such hard work. Okay, so someone said, found out my work mate is married. Now listen to this, right?
Oh, this pisses me off, Karen.
People have work situationships. No. Let me just open your eyes for a second. When I tell you work situationships, there's a guy at work and there's a girl, right, who's got a man at home. And he's laughing at her man to her and being like, oh, your man's this. And she's going, haha, stop it. When he's cussing out her man, she's not going, are you stupid? She's going, stop it.
Do you know this exact example I give? This is the exact example I give because I've seen it happen a million times.
When you would say it to her.
I'd speak to the girl and be like, your man ain't shit. She'd be like,
and she'd giggle.
Nah. So this is the exact example I give. When I say I want someone to be loyal to me, I mean to the point where in them situations,
bang them in their face.
Yeah, they'll be like, you want me to call my man because he'll violate you? Like, back me by saying he will violate you.
Yeah.
Don't chat to me like that. Like, that's the type of person I would want.
He shouldn't be comfortable enough to get to that stage of it.
I know, it's true. But still, sometimes it might come out of the blue.
Yeah.
Like, your girl, even a guy, you have to be patterned enough to be like, you can't chat. My man will violate you. Don't do that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
100%. But this generation knows nothing about loyalty, AYOUB.
Oh, listen, that don't. It pisses me off. I'm gonna walk into different work establishments. There's nothing to do with me. Find someone flirting. You.
So put him in a headlock. No, yeah, that's sad. Oh, that's sad.
So wait, they asking for advice?
No, they just said to find out my work babe's married.
Oh my god.
It's heard.
We're chatting shit about them. We're chatting shit about them.
No, we're not.
Yeah, found out my work mate is married.
No, she's not married.
No.
Oh, she's the one
She's the one flirting with them.
No, because she just found out he's married.
No, she knew
if she
deep
carries
down.
on from now.
She knew deep down.
If she carries on from now.
Let's bait her out.
Hey! AYOUB!
Fatima. No, I'm joking.
Close. Don't worry, babes. Don't worry, Hannah. We're not baiting you out.
Wait.
Anyway, so. Oh, again, AYOUB.
No, listen, I don't want trauma.
Listen, this is something the first one stressed you out. This one is my biggest stress.
Okay.
And the first one was yours. Okay, someone who's married but still in love with their first love, who's not yet married yet. I don't want a man who's been in love, because men's love is way different to women's love.
You don't know that though, because I think the same thing about women's love.
No, but men love, when men are loved, they love deeply. Come on.
I don't know, because I always think, especially like in our community or like Muslims, because a lot of us, obviously we're trying to marry other Muslims. Some of them have been in situations where their parents have been a bit, oh, you can't marry that person because of where they're from.
You've got hair on your nose.
Sorry. You can't marry that. What am I saying? Sorry. You can't marry that person because they're from a different religion or they're from a different background ethnically. So imagine you're marrying someone that originally wanted to marry this person, but their parents didn't let them.
So they're your second choice.
Deep. That's actually deep.
You're literally second choice.
And guess what? Second place is first to lose.
But a second place is first to lose.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if there's a wreck, you got it and it's good.
Okay, it's good. Now you made me forget what I was going to say. Yeah, but so here's the thing, right? It's like if you've been in love before, maybe I'm just toxic, but here's the thing, right? I'm like, no, I don't want a man.
You've been in love before, so you about to chat shit about yourself?
No, listen, if you've been in love before, I don't want you.
Okay? So you're chatting shit about yourself.
But as I get older, it was easier when I was younger because it's like, oh, 21, 22. Now I'm hitting 26, like everyone's been in love. So it's like I'm going to have to start accepting and settling for things. But I'll tell you the reason why.
What?
You can call, if someone's been in love with you, yeah, a man, this is why I say men's loyalty is different.
Yeah.
If someone's been in love with you, a man, and you call him and you're in danger, he's going to come, or you need him, he's going to come. Most of the time.
Yeah, but men don't call girls for that.
No.
Help me, there's someone going to beat me up.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying it's okay for me to be in love before, but not you. Because men don't call, why would he need to call a woman randomly? Wait, nah.
Unless he's like, I'm going to prison, can you hold some peas for me?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Why would you tell your ex that?
Listen to what I'm saying. If I was to call someone that's been in love with me, and I was like, can you please come help me? I'm sad. Even if I said I'm sad, they're going to come.
You think you got that much sauce?
But a man isn't going to call a woman randomly and be like, I'm sad.
They probably do.
No. Okay, wait. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So a girl is worse then.
No.
Because think about this. Imagine you're now in that relationship and then you have an argument and you left the house. Can you please come? It's bad both ways.
True, but that's why you just got to trust her enough to not do that.
Listen, I'll tell you one thing. I think a lot of people, this is the biggest trait that people will mess up on, yeah? If you're chatting to a girl or a guy, you see how they were with you and apply that to how they are as a person in the sense of this. So a lot of guys will be with someone that's cheating on their man to be with them.
Yeah.
And then they get in a relationship afterwards and then they're shocked when they find out that they're cheating also on them.
You know what, yeah? I have something to say about this. And I feel like I'm in a place now where I can say it and it's just fine. It's just an experience that I had. One thing I really, really respected about my ex-husband was that the first few times we spoke or the first whatever, he was not doing the most. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't like... You know how some men are so extra and then a week later they're texting you cute stuff? He wasn't. I noticed with him, he very much treated me basic. I'm not gonna lie, for the first like few times, and
you had to earn.
Exactly, and I liked that because in my head I was like, I would rather this than a man that is doing the most straight away. Because in my head I'm like, how many girls are you doing this with? And I clocked that when he started to treat me like a queen or whatever was when he actually liked me. So that's how I think men should be. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely. I agree. Even with women, like some women, it happens whether they're too forward or saying certain things, or sometimes they'll make inappropriate jokes or do this and that in a certain setting. You think to yourself, okay, it depends on what your intentions are, but if you're sitting there looking to marry someone, you're gonna think, oh, is she doing this with like everyone? Why? I hardly know you and you're talking to me like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, have some respect for yourself, set a standard for yourself, and don't let people in so easily, and don't do certain things so easily. Do you know what I mean?
100% agree. I also think that it takes a certain man to... I said this to you earlier. I feel like women... I don't want to say it wrong. I feel like you need to fear him, your man or husband, in a sense. When I say fear, I don't mean like, I'm scared, he's going to do this. But it needs to be... I don't know how to say this.
Can I say how I'm perceiving it and what I think it should be?
Yeah.
So you
needs to be stern, not fear.
He needs to be stern to set a level of respect that you don't disrespect him.
Yeah.
But this is where I think it works. When we bring religion into it, you need to have, first of all, fear of God.
Yeah.
So that you don't treat him a certain way.
Yeah, 100%.
And then you also need to have a level of respect that I think some people just don't understand to have.
But he needs to earn it. He needs to show it and earn it as well.
Yeah, but I think everyone should receive it and then prove that they deserve it. Not,
I agree.
I'm going to treat you like shit and then show me that you deserve it.
What I mean is this, and the reason this topic's been brought up recently is because I would love, and I want a man, when I next get married, inshallah, that isn't going to force me... Why are you laughing? Isn't going to force me to wear hijab, but will say to me, look, you need to like encourage me to push me towards it in a nice way. Not just let me do what I want. Because honestly, what women are going to do, right?
Yeah, but you have to make it easy for them, this shit.
No, I get it, but listen to what I'm
saying. I know you say you want this. Let me do it myself. It's my own journey, but in their head.
That's true, by the way. I've been like that in the past, but I'm saying now that I've matured a bit. But what I'm trying to explain to you is that women will push right until they know they can't push anymore. Yeah. Do you get it? Because
so what you got to do is cut it off on the first push. So they can't even have leeway.
If there's a man there and he sees a woman's pushing, which is normal, by the way, for certain thing, anything, and he's there and he's like, look, this doesn't run. I don't want you to do that again. Yeah. Not only is she going to respect you, but most women will find that attractive. That there's like, he's a man. He's not going to let me walk over him. I'm not going to be able to do what I want with this person. That's the sort of person that I want to raise my children and lead me and guide me in life. Do you get it?
The thing is, that's one thing I feel like I've learned just from seeing and being around females in my family and stuff like that, is I understand that as a man, you're going to have to give more, in the sense of they're going to randomly want for something that won't even make sense to you. Just firm it. But you also can't let them walk all over you. No. Like, I honestly believe that. And that's why I've always been the type of person as well. If I'm like that from the get-go, by the way. If I speak to someone and I'm in a talking stage or whatever, the moment there's something I don't like, which maybe I have to work on a little bit, I can't be too like, all right, I'm out of here. Too much. But like,
communicate it, and then if it happens again,
I'm like one chance person.
Yeah, so give it.
I tell you I don't like this. You do it again. I'm not even gonna have a conversation with you about it. I'm gonna be like, okay,
that's the
goodbye.
Right thing to do.
I told you this. There's no point. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, let's play this game where I'm like gonna accept it, and then you do it again another time. No, goodbye.
I'll tell you now. If you do end up accepting that, it's bad for both of you. 'Cause she's not gonna respect you. And then, trust me, I feel like you can build up respect again, but it takes a lot of work and it's easier. Just don't cross that line with certain people. Do you get it?
Did we even answer the dilemma? Was it even a dilemma?
She just said, someone who's married but still in love with their first love. Honestly, this whole dilemma thing, we've got to finish this episode now anyway. But...
You're nasties.
Next time we'll do the rest of the dilemmas because I love them. I love the dilemmas. We never answer them. We just judge you lot.
we always don't actually give an answer. I feel like
no, we don't.
We go off into a whole different talk. We're like, yeah, so they want to do this, but do you know that when you do this, and then we talk about half an hour just about this whole other subject.
That's so bad. I love it.
But do you know what it is I like about it? Because they're like thought provoking. They like stem a conversation out of nothing.
True.
But yeah, guys, tell me about yourself and how you live. No. Again, I just wanted to say thank you as well for all the beautiful messages you lot have been sending. No,
stop. I don't think you lot realise how much we love you. No. the way I don't love anything. I love, no, wallah, the love I feel isn't like, oh, haha, I love, wallah, I have it in my heart that I love the Sadly Relatable family. Wallah, Allah is my witness. Wallah. It is in my heart as if it was my brother or my family.
I'll be honest.
I was going to say my mum. I was like, no, I don't love it.
Some of the messages actually brought me to tears. Like, these are people that I don't know, but I feel like they know me because they watch, and it makes me feel like I know them, even though we haven't even had a conversation. Do you know what I mean? And like the messages you lot are going out your way, the main thing that gets my heart is them praying for me or like saying certain things. And even if my situation, now that I'm not glad it was an emotional day.
Yeah,
I'm looking back at it, I'm good now, alhamdulillah.
I did think you were overdoing it. No, I'm joking.
Wow, you snake. Mrs. Every day. Oh, you don't understand the things I go through.
Wow, the truth comes out. Damn, I was just joking.
I'm joking.
Damn, Mrs. tried to unalive herself in 2018. Shit. Okay.
Just roasting you. Yeah, but nah, it was like an emotional day for me. So just being comfortable enough to even expose that to you guys shows how much love I got for you, because I don't show that to no one. And the fact that I've just put it out there knowing that I can trust the response.
Everyone was there like, AYOUB, open arms.
Yeah. It was almost like me needing it in a sense. So thank you so much.
Attention seeking.
Yes.
No, I'm joking.
It was.
Right, so let's do the shout out of the week.
Ooh.
So the shout out of the week goes to Maryam Osman. I think we shouted her out before, but I love her.
You say that about every name.
Well, she's commented like 50 times.
Oh, we love you.
Maryam Osman said, this has low-key been one of my favorite episodes. Inshallah, you both get better, but I really love how chilled and informative this episode was. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you both continuously. Also hope you enjoy it. LA AYOUB.
Thank you, Emin.
And the same for you, and your family, and everyone watching this, and your great-grandchildren.
All of them.
Emin. We love you. Miriam, thank you for commenting. Guys, we love you.
Thank you for wishing me a good trip to LA. I'm so excited to go. By the time this comes out, I will actually be there.
Recite your adhkar every day.
I do.
I heard there's a lot of JJs in LA.
Why do you think I booked? Nah, stuff a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and listen. Where can I find you?
You can find me crying on my pillow. Oh, you can find me at It's Nisrin on Instagram and TikTok.
You can find me at Killer Cash on all social media platforms. Don't forget to follow Sadly Relatable Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Guys, we love you lot so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And the word of the day is L to the A. LA. Comment down below if you made it this far so we know who the real ones are. Yeah. And also, don't forget that I have a YouTube channel that does vlogs. And I'll be honest, we don't care. This Monday, tomorrow, it might not be a tomorrow. Vlog. As in, like, you mean, because I haven't got footage because I'm in LA and I'm not going to be able to edit it. So that's the only day that I'm missing. But the next Monday, I'll be there. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, we love you and I'll see you next week. Peace. Bye.